There he is.
We're waiting on you, Mark.
If you're late to sign in, Mark, you don't get to ask any questions.
He's right on time.
All right, we are going to call this meeting to order. Thank you to all that have came out this evening. A reminder on our speaking policy, if you wish to speak about something that is on the agenda and you've signed up about it, then we will let you speak at that time when it comes up on the agenda. If you have a general comment, that is at the end of the meeting. So with that, Dr. Shemp, are there any revisions or corrections to the agenda this evening?
2 additions, 1 fundraiser and 1 personnel item.
All right. So we will move right into the minutes from the October 22nd regular session meeting. Are there corrections or questions on those minutes?
One thing I would add there on these minutes, you've got the typical formatted minutes, and then you've got the ones that were formatted by Ice Miller that they passed along to me to make sure for the bond piece. You make sure we get a copy of that part signed tonight as well. I don't know if I gave a copy of that. I did. Okay, good. All right. So just FYI, that's why that looks different from normal.
If there are no questions, do we have a motion?
So moved.
Kim has made the motion,
Second.
second by Elise. All those in favor? 6-0 vote. Okay, financial business, payroll and claims, financial reports, ECA reports, and utility cost summary. Dr. Shemp.
Pages 9 through 37, you're gonna see payroll and claims. Up on page 38 is where you see the account balances within the fund report. Typically point to those larger account numbers or fund items, operations and education. You can see they both still have healthy balances there. Rainy day is still $960,000. Obviously, we haven't touched that on the items here. Not really much to report out of the way on the fund report. Extracurriculars, plus there are questions on extracurricular amounts. Many of those accounts, the FA account at this point is really healthy, but there are going to be some expenses that come in here. And the point of these extracurricular accounts is to raise the funds and then spend them on kids. So they go up and they go down, and we raise some more funds and we do some more good things for kids. So those totals, not a whole lot to point out. Utility reports, pages 48 to 49. Continue to go up a little bit. And that's been kind of par for the course on utilities and most things in this world, it seems here. Hopefully, costs. I don't have a whole lot outside of that to point out. Unless you have specific questions, I'd recommend that you approve the payroll claims, financial reports, extracurricular reports, and utility cost summaries as presented.
Okay, questions or comments? If there are none, do I have a motion to approve as presented?
So moved.
Gina? Second. Mark with a second. All those in favor? 6-0. Let's move on to donations since Zach isn't here. Kim, would you like to read the donations, please?
Sure. Mount Hermon Bible Church, $40. Steel Dynamics, $400. Anonymous, $100. Anonymous for a total of $400. County Community Foundation Children's Pathway of Hope Endowment, $120. Park County Community Foundation Tom and Katie Everson Heritage Fund, $1,000. Scott Pett, $1,000. Purple Ribbon Seeds, $500. Future X Bloomingdale, $1,500. Anonymous, $780. Anonymous, $2,345. Whitesville Mill Service, $1,500. Park Heritage Boosters, $2,000. New Core Steel Crawfordsville, $1,500. Park County Ministerial Association, $50. Steel Dynamics, $500. American Legion Phelpser, $48,500. Park County REMC, $250. Park County Community Foundation Mathis Memorial Endowment, $323.40, for a total tonight of $14,808.40.
Thank you, Kim, and thank you to all those who donated. That's a great balance of straight donations from our community. So if there are no other comments, do we have a motion to approve?
I'll move.
Nick with the motion,
Second.
Mark with the second. All those in favor? 6-0. Okay, we'll move on. We've got some fundraisers. Dr. Ship?
One point on the donations, just as you're turning the page there, some of those donations, or at least one I recognize on that page, was specific to early childhood. As we've seen On My Way pre-K funding dry up around the state, CCDF dollars, and we've started to have to put out some messaging requesting some funds to be directed into those areas, and just thankful that organizations and businesses and individuals have been willing to give to that as well. So just wanted to make sure you knew, even though it's not always earmarked on here on your list, things do come in that are earmarked. And so if somebody donates and says, I want this to go to a specific place, that money is gonna go to that specific place. So. Two of them? Thank you. Yeah. And I know there are more coming that I've already, so that's great. Greatly appreciate it. And we've got some, the fundraisers, we've got FFA fundraiser, fruit sales. They've been ongoing already. They've got a goal of $1,500 there. It's typically a good fundraiser. Park Heritage High School Cheer has a couple fundraisers, a stunt clinic and a PK, preschool to fifth grade clinic. One's in January on the 17th, one's in February on the 7th. FCCLA is selling cookie kits currently, 11:19 to 12:1. Boys Wrestling's doing takedown towels, 11:14 to 12:12. And Turkey Run Elementary Student Lighthouse Team, they're doing pencilgrams, February 9th to February 13th.
All right. Are there questions or comments about those fundraisers? If there are none, do we have a motion to approve?
So moved.
Elise has made the motion.
Second.
Gina with the second. All those in favor? 6-0. Okay, student transfers.
We've got 4 transfers here to list, all 4 of them from Southmont, 2 to Turkey Run Elementary, 2 to Park Heritage Middle School, 1st, 3rd, 6th, and 7th grader. So just would add those to your list of approvals for students transferring in.
Are those new or are those ones that just got the paperwork in from the beginning of the year? Oh. Good. All right. Do we have a motion?
So moved.
Kim has made the motion.
Second.
Mark with the second. All those in favor?
I can't hear Mark.
6-0. Okay, there is no old business this evening. There are no requests and communication this evening, so we'll move on to new business. We have some personnel items. Dr. Shimp?
Yep, there is a resignation from Jeff Stevens as a wrestling coach on November 3rd. Corey Galogly as North Central Park Maintenance Assistant Director, effective 11/20. Jamie Rollison, Rockville Elementary part-time nurse, November 17th. New hire, Grace Johnston's coming back out of retirement to sub again on buses for us. There are a few transfers here. I've got a transfer from David Beverly from Transportation Route Coordinator to Corporation Driver effective 11/10/25. Amanda Phillips, 11/1/25 to Park Heritage High School IA, from IA to Library IA. And then 11/10 ag teacher on a